Hey, what's up guys? In this video I'm going to be going over the best practices of preparing our mesh to be used in game ready kind of programs. So my pipeline is Blender to Substance Painter to Unreal Engine. And there's some things that I kind of wish I knew starting out, because it's kind of hard to put toothpaste back into the tube, as they say. And yeah, these are just some workflow considerations that I suggest that you follow if you're using the same pipeline. So we have our pretty mesh here. It's very pretty. And we want to make sure that it's unwrapped. So we go to our UV editing tab. You might want to look into how to properly unwrap things in a different video, but we just want to confirm that it's unwrapped. I'm showing you this now because there was something that I thought would happen when I do the thing that I'm going to talk about later. I thought it would mess it up, but actually it doesn't, and that's why you want to do the thing that I'm about to talk about within Blender and not let the other thing handle it for you. So basically how it works is Unreal Engine really prefers triangles instead of quads. So it prefers using triangles instead of these square things here. So it likes things to have 3 points, not 4. It doesn't like quads. And when you import a mesh, it will triangulate it automatically. It's pretty good at doing that, but you really should handle that step within Blender, because Substance Painter doesn't do it automatically, and it can cause some issues. So it's really easy to do. Basically what you do is you go to add modifier and then you go to triangulate, and that's basically all you do. It actually doesn't occur yet, but the important thing to note is this little camera guy here. It will use the modifier during render. So when you render it out, it will triangulate it automatically, and that's exceptionally important, because if you hit apply and then you render out the FBX and then you want to change the FBX and you bring it in, it'll have these triangles everywhere, and it's a little bit more difficult to work with, right? You can't put toothpaste back into a tube. But yeah, just to confirm, and I thought that triangulating it within Blender would screw up the UV, but it actually doesn't. So you have to be in object mode. I hit tab to, I hit apply to apply the modifier, and yeah, we got our triangles, but it actually didn't affect the UV at all. And that is exceptionally important. And I can't explain why, but Unreal Engine and game engines prefer triangles. It's the way they draw the graphics on the screen. I don't know how it works, but it's something that we have to do. But it doesn't mess up the UV unwrapping, which is really good. Typically, I'm just hitting undo. Typically, you want this modifier to be at the end, and the default settings are pretty good. So the general pipeline exporting out of Blender is you want to save the blend file, because that will hold all your modifiers and your basic quad shape here in your mesh, so that you can go back and not have to deal with all these modifiers, all the triangles, right? This is applied at render, so we can go back. So you want to have a pre-triangle file, which is your blend file, save as, and it's .blend, and that will be basically this workspace that we have open. And then you want to save another file, which is the export FBX, which Substance Painter, Designer, Unreal, Unity, they really like the FBX, and it works quite well, and that is exported with the triangles. And then you open up your Substance Painter, you paint it, and then you bake it, and then you import it into Unreal Engine, and then you have your awesome, super cool sword. And yeah, that's basically it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you learned stuff. Take care and have a good one.